Let me see. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna catch up. Let me look at, we'll have to update this title. All right, so we did all the countdowns. They went through all the countdowns, did all the things. We already have our breakoffs. Right now, I'm just trying to catch up because we are now kind of a couple of minutes into it already. So breakoffs or Desert Altar, nothing too untraditional. Have our breakoffs for Desert Altars pretty hard. All right, let me update this title real quick. All right, let me update. 1 second, chat. I just need to update this because I don't want everyone to get all confused. All right, let me see. So we now have WUJI. Is it WUJI? Hopefully I don't butcher that into oblivion. And SSSS. Save. There we go. All right. Y16OT. Milan. So I wanted it since it was my first international cast back, right? I just wanted to have some teams that I was familiar with. Honestly, the match that I wanted to do was Beer versus OWR. But you know, if we can't get in, then it will just be wherever we can get in, right? Ideally. All right, so it looks like we're porting in right now. Which match did you want to see? If y'all want, I put polls, and I'll do that next week. I put polls on the community section for y'all to vote, but we didn't get a ton of votes. Oh man, I forgot the audio's on here. I'll have to remove this for the next one. We're gonna get every single thing under the sun here. Oh God. Do I need to back out and turn the sound off real quick, chat? Oh, I think I'm gonna have to. Tell me if that audio is too loud. If it's too loud, chat, then I'm gonna back out and do it real quick because that may need to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick, chat. That's a little dicey right there. I wish I had sound controls there. Let's lower that. Actually, I don't need that. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's better. Details, Chinese, we're in here. Update, confirm. All right. All right, so we are starting to progress forward. We're about 6 minutes out from the first arc rotation. See, now it's extreme. Okay, there we go. I was like, now it's too low. Might actually be good this way. It's weird to think a PSG player plays this game. I like it. I always like it. All right, let's look at the teams since we weren't able to see all those graphics. Here are the teams from WUJI side. We'll just show them off real quick. All right, and then from SSSS sides, there we go. All right. So structure game looking pretty good overall. Let me see. Blue's doing pretty good. WUJI's out here doing pretty good structure-wise. Outposts, guys sneaking them out. Got another push coming. Desert Altar, 50 seconds. This is always, I always love the timing on these because it's great timing. Because you get one solid push. If you can put, neutralize the structure, it's going to be a dub. Even if you don't, you're still going to get to rinse and repeat your troops before you need to rotate mid. And then we'll get to see what skills everyone's going to be kind of popping in the match. So we're going to start seeing those bars rack up with them skills. Some intense fighting going on here, boy. Oh, getting sent to the Shadow Realm, my fam. Whew. Posture forward on top. There you go. We're starting to get first occupations for these structures, which is huge. Sky Altar being contested. WUJI. There you go. Hidden sentries getting popped. You're gonna see that non-stop. So, and just like that, SS take it back. Altars are gonna play a pretty big role, it looks like, with structures being flipped right now. Combatants, let me see, 670 to 330 in favor of WUJI right now. Points per minute. They're already contesting. Look at this monster swarm. Should start looking mid here in a minute, but structures are starting to get swarmed and flipped. So it's kind of late. They're going to be pretty late to mid with all these marches, but this swarm is pretty nasty. I'm not going to lie to you. They might actually neutralize this before they all go down, but we'll see. We'll see. We got a little belly action in here. There you go. WUJI clearing them out right now. This final swarm should clear out these troops. Hopefully they'll neutralize this, but they still got 2 minutes on that structure before they capture it. I don't even know if they got first occupation on those yet. I don't think they have. That's the point differential right there that you're seeing is that. All right, let's go to mid real quick. WUJI on it right now. Let's zoom out, see what we're looking like for rotation to mid. You can start to see they're still worried about that Sky Altar. Doing a great job, and it looks like they're resending back as SS is starting to rotate towards metal. This is when you're going to start looking for those timings on the Rally Sword Stridents of War. I try to get those additional buffs as we kind of lead in here. All right, here we go. Let's see what our mid compositions are nowadays. QSH, Scipio. Let's start clicking on these. All right, so the mid comps are pretty different from what I'm used to. So there's our first Joan that I've clicked on. So just pure damage, just pure insanity. Joan, QSH. Clicking around, just trying to see what comps. Gosh. Whew. Whew. Should be an absolute barn burner. 1 minute to the first arc. To our first arc and our first return cast back, ladies and gents. Do me a huge favor. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like button on the stream. Helps us out with that YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And here we go. Desert Storm coming in from WUJI. Great placement right there. Dust up as well. Starting to get a little fight action. WUJI to the death. SS to the death. And our first arc fight coming in 30 seconds before the arc spawns. I do love the positioning from WUJI on this. It's going to clean up that whole back line so the arc runner can get a clean grab. If you're SS, you really want to try to move this ball. You can start to see they're starting to pull back. You really want to push this ball towards... Oh, woo. SS hitting hard. Oh, man. Let's go. Oh, look at the sad faces. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're flying out. They're flying out. WUJI getting sent to the Shadow Realm. They're both, oh, they're both going now. Let's look. It looks like there's more red than blue, but we're gonna see. The arc has just spawned and gets grabbed by WUJI first. You should see the mosh pit ensuing as it moves towards that arc runner. Run, Forrest, run! Nevsky's about to go down. Or not. He said, hold my burrito, and keeps running, and just like that gets nuked off the field. SS moving, progressing towards the arc. If you are WUJI, if you can actually pick this up, that delay tactic is very, very useful, because it takes an extra 10 seconds once the arc has to get picked up again. So if you can consistently snag it, you will get enough time for people to re-rotate back towards middle. So it is important. And just like that, WUJI grabs it again. What are we doing? SS, pick it up. What are we doing, fam? If they get one more snag, they're going to have enough time for a full re-rotation of this arc. Homie is gone. Oh. The numbers were in favor of SS, and WUJI just grabs it and takes off. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, dude, look, they were so late. Oh, man. And see what I mean by the stall? Even if he would have dropped that extra 10 seconds, it would have re-rotated. WUJI taking a firm command of mid. And just like that, first arc is done. Done. Worth 3,000 points. Does not make or break. What it does allow is you to dictate the timing of and the pace of the match, because they don't have to capture for 13 more minutes if they don't want to. If your team's really strong at mid game, you know, that's a choice for you. You know what I mean? A lot of the times, I personally don't, like, I would hold enough to kind of build that skill bar back up, but I don't necessarily enjoy a lot of teams holding on to it too long, just because it doesn't leave you in a lot of room unless you're doing really, really strong in occupation or in another aspect of the game. It doesn't leave you any room for error, right? If you do lose that second arc, right, you need to have that cushion. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Just depends on what your personal team strategy is. Some teams I know lived and died by the 2 arc, and then others just don't. All right, so we do have reinforcing structures. Let's look at that points per minute game. 560 to 210. Oh man, GG's. Whew. Even running with that arc, we're still holding the structure game. We got, oof. I'm liking this. This is right out of the field, the field of vision. Oh man, they're gonna spot him right here. I like the timing on this, the positioning of the marches, just hiding right outside of that POV out in these little bushes over here. Okay, so as of right now, we've seen 3 skills from each side being popped. We had our 2 big skills get popped to the death. And then we also had a couple of our other skills, the sentries and all those getting popped. Oof. And WUJI taking it. Taking down that Shrine of Life. All right, let me see. Dude, the pressure that WUJI is putting on SS is pretty great. I see a nice little fight coming in on the side of SS over here. So ideally, I've always been a strong believer in the positioning of the map, that on this desert altar, I always, if you are the aggressor coming from the opponent's side, I always like having the fights on the top side of the structure, because all these marches would then have to run through your murder ball in order to get to the structure. So moving that, you'll start to see, as I say that, they progress forward. You don't really want, the name of the game is you don't want somebody running through untouched, right? You want them to get hit as they're progressing forward. It also makes reinforcing a whole lot harder when you're having to lose a bunch of troops before you get into the structure. And look at the swarm coming in. Nice. I like the play on the side right here of WUJI. Coming in together. They're not running one by one, which is a great play. Let's see if these reinforcements come in time. I think they're going to be like a second too late, but let's see. Yeah, just like that. Second too late, but it's all right. It's all right. We got plenty of reinforcements here. This is one of the closest structures to their obelisk, so that's always going to be a dub right there. But great job on the side of SS to flip those structures. And as we're saying that, the bot side, WUJI flipping, turning and burning out here on the structure game. It's looking, their structure game is looking real nice right now. Let's look at the structure game. Already 2.7 K in occupation ahead, provisioning slight in favor. Guild game's pretty nilled up, but we got to keep in mind, we also have that 3K arc in the back pocket on the side of WUJI, our blue squad. So this lead is more realistically like a 6K lead than it is a 3 right now. So just keep that in mind, unless SS is able to flip tons of structures. Hera out here in a garrison, still tried and true. And just like that, as we say, it gets absolutely nuked by SS. Structure game is looking pretty good as we look up here at the map. Blue holding their structures. We do see that a couple of those altars did get flipped on the side of SS, which applies great pressure. This is the best way. If you're ever looking for the strategy on how to prevent your opponent from sitting on arcs too long, take their structures, right? The more you cut into the lead, the more hesitant they are going to be to hold it. Traditionally, right? Not all the time. Some teams kind of sit back and kind of enjoy that aspect of gameplay. Others don't, right? But WUJI is doing a great job clearing out field, doing all that. Reinforcements are going to take a long time. This is one of the furthest. You can see it just on here. One of the furthest away, closest for WUJI, but super far for, you can start to see as we zoom out and look, get that bird's eye view over here. Just the troop movements out here, outposts being snuck. That's clearly in the strategy for WUJI, is just being a nuisance in the outposts. They aren't worth a ton, right? But when you have them neutral nonstop, that is a ton of points that eventually will add up to be a decent chunk in the end. All right, so it looks like we're getting more teleports in on that side. Coming in, QQ. Let me see. I'll be right back to get more food. First can talk. Oh yeah. I really appreciate you saying happy birthday. Nah, man, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, man. I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all have a good day together, man. Garrison's about to flip over right before they got the tick. Right before. He's staring at me like, why didn't he talk to me? No, you're good, bud. You're good. I have the chat over here on the right, and so I didn't see it. So let me move this real quick, and then I'll see it. No, you're good, bud. You're good. I didn't see QQ's message until right now. Fun chatting with you, brother. All right, let's look at some structures real quick. Desert altar. And that indicator is so big. All right, so we got SS coming back for this sky altar. Dude, it just looks like these structures they're switching hands non-stop now. And it definitely has to do with the commanders for sure. Definitely has to deal with commanders. You can see there's a clear meta. The swarm is just nasty now. Nasty. All right, SS, finally get it. Leave Caesar on the field. Yo, let's go. There you go. Kill your march off. All right, got 5 minutes till they have to capture the arc. Let me see where he's posted up at. Okay, so he's in the back of their spawn right there. Got some pressure coming in and a random zone in between. Interesting. He says you're peak and he's only watched you for like 30 minutes. I agree with him. Hey, I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you. Nah, I'm sorry about it. Yeah, I saw his message so late. The screen for the thing was covering up the chat, but I did move it over, so now I'll see y'all's messages. We got Sky Altars. Looks like everything's kind of nilled up right now, except the Outpost. Look at the Outpost game, boys. Oh, like I said, they aren't worth a ton. But when you're getting, 30 points a tick, you're getting an extra 90 a minute. Adds up to be when you're playing a 60-minute game mode. He's gonna say something again. Oh yeah. Doom boom. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. Woo. Woo. Had me nervous there for a minute. I was like, oh, the play's coming in. The play's coming in. And there we go. Okay, they reflipped back that obelisk. I saw that. I was like, what? All right, Swarm coming in on Shrine of War. Attila Takeda in a garrison. You're generally the GOAT. You're now favorite YouTuber. I appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. He's the GOAT. The GOAT. You know the GIF. The GOAT. There we go. A nice random tussle in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of Narnia. We're in it. WUJI still holding that 3K. It's actually 3.8K lead right now, not including that 3,000 point arc. So we're looking at almost 7K point differential right now, as they are gonna slow grind it out like Channing Tatum in Magic Mike. So we'll see. It looks like we're only gonna get 2 arcs in this matchup today, which I don't know. What skills are you gonna pop? What skills, right? If you're only gonna have 2, you gotta go all out. And SS fell asleep at the wheel. The last one, they cleared everyone out and let WUJI grab it and just run away with the bag. Just run away with the bag. Shrine coming in with the swarm. SS just looks all out of sorts right now. WUJI looking very strong, very organized. The placement of their troops, I will say, is very nice because it's right out of the field of view, right? They aren't directly running to the structure and being seen. They're running, they have different lines that they're running and progressing on the map as their opponents are running through. Oh, maybe they'll get it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Are they gonna get it? It's so close. The sliver of health. Somebody get in there. Somebody look at that little. It's a little red. It's a little one. QSH, get at. Oh man, and they hold it. They hold it. Wow. Great hold from SS right there. So close. You always love seeing that. All right, here we go. Another one. WUJI with the Hera in a garrison on the side of WUJI. This should be the one of the structures, the Sky Altars. They should constantly get flipped if you aren't going to have like a really, really thick garrison, because it is the closest one to the obelisk. And just like that, SS take it back. But it's the neutral game, fam, right? It's the neutral game. Look at the points per minute. 806 to 350. Even with them flipping structures, they're flipping them but not scoring, which is the part that's hurting them the most, right? Your SS, look at the field again. Already, they literally have just pulled it. They need to hold for 2 minutes against this ball. And then we have random meetups right here. Let's see. He's really happy you said happy birthday to both of us. Thanks for this. Hey, you're very welcome, bud. You're very welcome. You have to stream on the 15th so he can join on his birthday. When's the 15th? Friday? We might have something on Friday. I'm not sure what we'll have though. If there's KVK fighting, maybe we will. If not, then we'll have something on one of the other channels. Most likely. Fridays are usually a good stream day. Hey QQ, how's the audio compared to the in-game sounds? Does it sound okay? The music compared to the sound? All right, so we're getting some intense fighting there. It looks like the Sky Altar, I think they're gonna lose it again before they get ticks. I can't hear in-game, but oh, okay, interesting. See, I'm hearing it decently loud on my PC, which is why I keep thinking, okay. So what I might do is I might turn it a little bit back up then. I want to be able for y'all to hear some of the skill animations. Here comes the wall of blue. Burrito bot has finally pinged for the stream. Yeah. I don't know what I might have to reset MEE after today and see if maybe that will clean it up. It's been pushing the notifications very late, so it is what it is. I did ping y'all in the rock chat though, just in case. See, WUJI just keeps, their pressure is so good, right? Because here's the deal, right? What WUJI's doing is super good in the fact of when they do lose a structure, they're already with their mob moving down. And so they may lose it, but it's neutral, right? The opponent isn't scoring points and they aren't losing points, right? So they never really lose that deficit, because what happens is by the time they move their murder ball back, it still hasn't ticked to zero. And then they are instantly reflipping it back. And so the opponent's still not scoring even after taking the structure. Right, that's the difference between what SS is doing and what WUJI is doing, right? WUJI is actively flipping structures, scoring at least a couple of points, and then losing it. SS is flipping structures, taking them, but losing them before they can score. See, perfect case in point right here. Look, if this shouldn't be a thing, because your altars are the highest scoring structures, right? They're your highest scoring structures. And it's the closest literally to your spot. Look how deep WUJI is actually, like, they are deep. You know what I mean? They are pushing forward. They are making sure they ensure, but they are going to start getting ticks over, which is huge, right? We are now at a 9.6K lead in favor of WUJI right now. And occupation's the name of the game, right? You're going to start to see this increase. 6666 YOLO. But a 6K differential and occupation, you're really gonna need, I don't even know if this arc is going to save them, to be honest with you. I really don't. Because at this point, they're gonna need multiple arcs plus structures. Because WUJI's doing such a great job at flipping structures, I don't think arcs are gonna do it, right? They're gonna need to get this arc, flip it instantly, and get another arc, and then we're gonna go from there, right? 4 minutes on this, that leaves them 21. Then they have an 8 minute, so they would have a shot if they pull it and run it instantly and cap it. They will have a shot at another arc, which they will need on the side of SS. WUJI's pretty deep in right now, pretty deep, and just like that, look at the field, look at the map layout, look at blues, neutrals, structures. Like SS are all out of sorts right now. It's kind of run and gun at this point. It's just so many structures are flip-flopping so fast. So this is also something that I would say that I'm not a huge fan of. Well, in this case, I think because they're so close, I would have just, yeah, I would pull these back. Are they going with half dead marches to mid? Okay, these aren't half dead. Okay. Looks like both teams are starting to approach. We got about 3 minutes left before our second arc. This one is going to be worth. Let's zoom out and see if we can get that full bird eye view of it. This one's going to be worth 3.5k points. Honestly, we're 10k in the hole right now on the side of SS. You really do need that 3.5. Even with that, I don't know. You see this murder ball, the timing on this is just so good on the side. So good on the side of WUJI right now. They're going to swarm down this Shrine of War. It should be easy wins, easy dubs right here. That swarm is going to be absolutely nasty. They just sat in that outside that field of vision when all the marchers were running. I think they're going to be able to snag this. You're starting to see SS trying to regain back, but I don't know. I don't know. The timing on this is pretty solid. It also, the great part is, with 2 minutes left, even these guys dying, they'll be slightly delayed getting towards mid, but they should be pretty. Their calves will definitely be there. Some of the other ones might be slightly delayed, just depends. They're holding garrison pretty well though, but there are a ton of blue over here. Oh, it's about to go down. Oh. Oh. Still holding. Hold the door. I have to get him into rock so he can understand the game. Hey, it's all good, fam. A lot of the times, like, just chilling and hanging out is a good vibe. I mean, even if you don't understand, that's the best part about watch parties. Right? Ask your questions, do your thing. Dude, how is this garrison still alive? Look at this. Look at the sliver. Oh no, come on. Bro, you can't do them like that. Oh no, it was so close. Oh. How you gonna do them like that? It was there. SS do hold on for dear life. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Let's go towards mid. Fight should start ensuing here. We got a little range action going on. If you're on the side of SS, I honestly would push this. I don't think, is WUJI even going for the mid? I don't know if they're even going for mid. Honestly, their lead is so substantial. I don't even know if they need to. You might just neutralize all the structure game and then go from there. That is what it kind of affords them, that opportunity. On the side of SS, you definitely have to, right? You need this arc. You need this arc for sure. Here we go. Here comes the push. Time warp resets the cooldown. Okay. Let me guess, to the death. I'll be honest with you, chat. I'm not a huge fan of that from the side of SS. I like the idea of time warp, but they have the numbers in mid. They have the numbers in mid. Oh man. Yeah, they both did it. I would have saved it for the third one. I would have pushed the numbers on the side of SS, save sneaky tactics for SS. And WUJI grabs the arc. How are you gonna let him do that? Oh no. How are you gonna let him do that to you? Dang, WUJI out with the sneaks. With the sneaks. They said, I see your sneaky tactics and I raise you a sneaky arc pull. Homie is booking it. Look, oh my God. Oh, and WUJI clearing them all out. Let this be a word to the wise, lesson for the newcomers. This is why positioning for murder balls is so important. Brother makes it out with a sliver of life. Look at that. Oh no. And this is why it's so important when I always talk about y'all, where the fights occur is so important, right? If you were SS, those fights should have happened over here. They can't have clean grabs like that. But WUJI did a great job and pushed it to the side, and then when they grabbed it, he booked it. He booked it. And just like that, that should be the name of the game. That should be the end of it right there as we know it. That arc's 3.5. They're already down by 11. Puts them down by almost 15 after this arc capture, not including all the occupation. We're getting our traditional, or actually it's non-traditional. They're doing the 4 split. 2 coming progressively on the opponent side, 2 going back towards reinforcing structures. Should see some swarm. Look at the collapse and the pinch right here that's coming in on this Shrine of War. Coming from both sides. It's a nice little, nice beaut right there. Nice beauty pool right there. So no Heaven's Grace on this matchup. I see haram KP, not good. Haram. All right, swarm coming in. Swarm coming in. Give me 1 second. Sorry. All right. WUJI's doing such a great job on structures, man. It's one of those, like, the timing is just so good. Timing is so good. You're starting to see, this is what we were seeing from WUJI do the whole time, right? That field of view, just coming over here, parking out in Narnia while you're waiting for the friends to come. The friends and family discount as it comes through. But I gotta go and eat some lemon cake in a bit. Hey, no, enjoy your birthday, my friend. Enjoy your birthday, brother. Nah, for sure. You enjoy that cake, fam. I wish I was having cake, but it is 9 a.m. right now. Woo. Woo. I'd be on a sugar high. I'd be on a sugar high for sure. For sure. All right. Pushing that Sky Altar once again. He went to the toilet. What? Oh no. That's not allowed, man. What? What? To the toilet? I'm back. Oh yeah. He was making room for the lemon cake. GG's. GG's. Have an extra piece for me, my friend. Now you say cake. No, I actually want some cake, bro. I need some sweets in my life. Need some sweets in my life right now. A little breakfast sweet never hurt anybody, right? Just a whole cake. That's it. No, I hope y'all have a fantastic day, man. Truly. Oh, daddy. A little WUJI surprise here. WUJI, WUJI, WUJI. All right. The plot has been foiled. They're on to us. They're on to it. Oh. Oh no, they got reinforcements, right? Sitting there. Yeah, should be good. And then they said, all right, you got that, but now we're gonna take all your structures. Whew. Whew. Look at that swarm. Time to share some Skittles. He came back around every birthday for 3 years now, and it's always fun. Hell yeah. Dude, Skittles are OP. What's your favorite color, though? What's your favorite color? Like Starburst? There's a clear winner in Starburst, right? There's a clear winner in Starburst every time. This Garrison's holding up pretty nicely, but there's just too much. There's too much WUJI. Orange? Oh no. Orange? Brother, that's like the one that tastes like the cough medicine, bro. Dang. Rip to your palate, brother. Rip to your palate. Rip to your palate, brother. Got a Honda Civic in Garrison right now. Honda Civic. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Honda boy. Come to the UK. Food doesn't taste like chemicals here. Oh, dang. I feel like this movie was definitely too old for y'all, but Coming to America. I love America. My favorite is red, the red one. Red Starburst and red Skittles. Cherry Kool-Aid, undefeated. Cherry Kool-Aid, undefeated. You never change my mind. Cherry Kool-Aid, undefeated. With real sugar though, right? None of that, like, I know y'all young bucks nowadays put in all that artificial junk, right? No, I'm talking some real sugar into the Kool-Aid. It's chef's kisses. Chef's kisses. All right, let me see. Bow, bow, bow. All right, Skyalter. WUJI's doing actually a really good job. This is why I always like, and I'll say this. This is always why I like watch partying different teams, because you will then learn a lot. Like if I come back next week and WUJI's, you know, they make it out of the group, do all this kind of stuff, they're going into matches and I know who they are. I know kind of what they're great at, what they do really well at. And as a foundation, they have a really solid foundation out of a team that I just don't know, right? They might be experienced, you know, Chinese server rock players, and I just haven't seen them before, you know what I mean? So that's always the beauty of it, is learning new strats, you know, what everyone likes to do. WUJI just looks like a well fine-tuned team. The one thing that I would say that I haven't seen any, but I guess in this matchup it's not really a necessity, but this is like one of those, they have a hammer and they're just hammering, right? There's no adjustments that are really need to be made as of right now. And so that's kind of the gist of everything. He just stole my Skittles twice? GG's, brother. Have you seen that commercial, QQ, where it's like the old man from, is it State Farm? Where he had his fishing pole and he had the dollar, right? Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. And he's just like yoinking the dude's money. That is so good. It's so good. You gotta be quick, brother. You gotta be quick. You're young, brother. You can't be slow. Then just WUJI's just out here, just the points per minute game. It's just wow. Look at the points per minute. What is going on? What What is that? What is that? What? Oh man, 1170 points per minute to 20. Brother, they literally have nothing. They have the red structure. They have the one sky altar and are getting absolutely dominated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they want them all. They want all the structures. Oh man, WUJI's going in for the throat right now. Woo. Woo. My friend knows it, but I don't. At least SS is holding up right there, but damn. The positioning is just so good on WUJI. They're blocking the lanes. They're posturing on the correct side of structures. This is clearly an experienced team that knows what they're doing, or they played together for such a long time. They know the spots that they're trying to position. Because look, even when you're trying to reinforce, look, you can't get through, and that's the whole name of the game right there, right? Make your life a little easier. That swarm coming in thick, and it looks like the shrine was taken too. SS trying to push through, but look at WUJI's positioning, correct side of the structure as they're blocking lanes coming from the opponent's obelisk. This should flip. The name of the game though, right, is they are still flipping them, but the points per minute, look at 0 points per minute. What is going on? Oh, come on. What are we doing? 0 points. I'll be honest with you. I've never seen this outside of a no-show match. I've never seen a team on one side have 0 points in a active match. This is unreal. I've never seen it on a live match. I've never seen that ever. And as we say that, right, they finally get that sky altar back. And oh, WUJI got it. My bad. Oh man, my bad. And this is where the neutral game. Oh, I think they got it in time. Woo, woo. I was a little nerve-wracking there, Chad. I was a little nerve-wracking there. Oh yeah, this got a little out of hand, but it's all right. It's all right, man. Whew. WUJI's looking real good though. Their timing is phenomenal. It's very good. They're protecting the correct lanes and blocking in certain situations. The positioning for arc is very good. They clearly know what they're doing. I'm excited to see them move forward. I believe WUJI should be leader in the group right now after this match, but we'll see right after this one. This one's about to be over, and then we will flip over to our 14 UTC. I still need to figure out when the 14 UTC match is. I don't know if it's 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm gonna check on. Let me pull up the official real quick. Okay, so there's still 44 outs from there. And then we are gonna see, I wanna say it's 5 minutes. It would make sense because of this, but we'll see. Let me make sure that my timing isn't off. Okay, so it is up to date. We are Gucci there. Yeah, this match is over. Over. All right, let me see. All right, let me see. There's that. Let me minimize that. Dude, it just became oh shoot, I just saw that guy. Oh, he got in. Let the onslaught begin. Let the onslaught begin. I think everybody's so thick with troops, it's not gonna really matter, but still, that's this part right here becomes very annoying regardless of how much power you have. CC Garrison, let's go. Let's go. You love to see it. You love to see it. Bringing back the classics. I've never heard of 16 OT, but I can't think of JST losing pretty good forever, I feel like. So 16 OT is actually very, very good. Actually very, very good. I would say this. I would be, if I had to pick a winner in that one, I think I'm going to go 16 OT. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I think I'm going 16 OT on that one. Should be a very interesting. It's crazy to think, chat, that at one point we were only 7K differential, and now we are pushing into the 30s right now. It has gotten way out of hand. You just can't, they just can't get out. They can't get out. They can't hold structures. It's tough. CC Garrison reminds me of Oppo's Minamoto 60 GT Garrison clip. Oh, Lord. That's too funny, dude. And just like that, the map is blue, blue, blue. Hard push. And they are basically shocked. It is just full send into their obelisk. This is a GG's for sure, 100%. WUJI just did too good. Like, it's just too good. It was just too good. It looks like SS are by the structure right now. Shrine of Life. Got a little Hera Garrison in here. All right. Last couple of fights before we wrap up this match. I'll show it to him real quick. He'll find it funny. That's too funny. Hera holding, dude. Hera is holding pretty strong. Not gonna lie. Homie is just he's just parked out here, brother. My friend said hydrogen bomb versus coffee, maybe. You playing League of Legends out there, brother? All right, Hera Garrison coming in again. Interesting to see Hera. I'm interested to see how the international, what they use for Garrison. Hera, I'm still surprised Hera is honestly a thing, but hey, it's something I know. I ain't complaining about it, right? But after 2 years, it's still holding true, which is nice. All right, 1 minute left. Let's see, can SS pull down a structure? Whew. Never played it, never will. Yeah, it's pretty tough, brother. It's pretty tough. Dude, look how thick this Garrison is holding. Hold. Oh my God. Keep in mind they have the both same troop tier, same like. All right, there we go. It started popping. That's because it has 0 reinforcements, but look at the Garrison though. That is wild. 20 seconds left. GG's in the chat. Just having some random fights out here in the streets as we wrap up our first official Rise of Kingdoms cast that we've done in quite a while. And I'm happy. I'm excited. Regardless of what the score shows, GG's to both teams. It was an awesome match to catch. SS somehow out here, most valuable player. And y'all know it, the tail of the tape.